In the bustling heart of a sun-drenched city park, where laughter echoed like distant thunder, a mysterious figure in tailored shadows approached a scene that would forever change 3 lives. But wait, what if a simple act of kindness from a stranger could unlock doors to unimaginable fortune and love? Stick around to find out how this story circles back to that very moment, leaving you breathless and inspired. If you're hooked already, smash that like button and subscribe to The Kind Heart Stories for more tales that warm your soul and remind you of the power of compassion. Don't forget to hit the bell for notifications. Alara Thompson, a vibrant black woman in her mid-30s with a smile that could light up the darkest alley, wandered through Evergreen Park on her lunch break from her modest job as a community center coordinator. The autumn leaves swirled around her like confetti, but her eyes were drawn to a small figure sitting alone on a weathered bench, a little girl no older than 6, with curly pigtails and a prosthetic leg peeking out from her frilly pink dress. The child, Lily, clutched a worn teddy bear, her big brown eyes scanning the playground where other kids ran freely, their giggles a stark contrast to her quiet isolation. Alara's heart ached. She remembered her own childhood struggles, growing up in a tough neighborhood where differences were often met with stares rather than smiles. Without a second thought, she approached, her warm voice cutting through the breeze. "Hey there, sweetie, mind if I join your adventure? That bear looks like he needs a playmate." Lily's face lit up like a sunrise, her initial shyness melting away as Alara knelt down, ignoring the curious glances from passers-by. They started with a simple game of pretend. Lily's teddy was a brave explorer, and Alara voiced the villains with dramatic flair, her laughter infectious. Soon, they were building sandcastles in the nearby sandbox, Alara's hands guiding Lily's as the girl balanced on her one good leg, her prosthetic digging into the soft earth. "You're so strong, like a superhero," Alara whispered, wiping a smudge of sand from Lily's cheek. The little girl beamed, sharing stories of her dreams to dance one day, despite the accident that took her leg 2 years ago. Alara shared too, tales of her own resilience, overcoming prejudice and loss, weaving a bond that felt timeless in those fleeting moments. As the sun climbed higher, Alara didn't notice the sleek black car pulling up at the park's edge, or the tall, impeccably dressed man stepping out, his eyes widening at the sight before him. He was Marcus Hale, a self-made billionaire tech mogul, widowed and fiercely protective of his only daughter, Lily. He'd been delayed by a board meeting, rushing to pick her up from her nanny, who had stepped away briefly. Watching from afar, his heart swelled at the genuine joy on Lily's face, a rarity since her mother's passing. Alara's kindness was effortless, unassuming, a beacon in a world that often overlooked the vulnerable. Little did she know, this playful interlude was about to collide with destiny, pulling her into a whirlwind of emotions she never saw coming. As the games escalated into a lively chase around the swings, Alara hopping dramatically to match Lily's pace, the billionaire father drew closer, his polished shoes crunching leaves underfoot. Marcus paused, hidden behind a cluster of oaks, captivated by the scene. This stranger, a black woman radiating empathy, had coaxed his daughter out of her shell in ways therapists and nannies couldn't. Lily's laughter rang out pure and unrestrained, her small hand clasped in Alara's as they twirled in mock ballet, the prosthetic no barrier to their shared delight. Tears pricked Marcus's eyes. Since the car crash that claimed his wife and left Lily amputated, he'd buried himself in work, amassing billions while his heart remained fractured. Now, witnessing this pure connection, a spark ignited, gratitude mixed with something deeper, an unexpected pull toward Alara's spirit. Finally, he stepped forward, clearing his throat. "Lily, sweetheart, it's time to go." The girl turned, her face falling for a split second before brightening. "Daddy, meet my new friend, she's the best." Alara straightened, brushing sand from her knees, her eyes meeting Marcus's intense gaze. He was strikingly handsome, with a chiseled jaw and eyes that held storms of sorrow, but his smile was genuine as he extended a hand. "I'm Marcus Hale, thank you, for everything." She's been so withdrawn lately. Alara shook it, feeling a jolt, unaware of his status as the CEO of Hale Innovations, worth over $50 billion. Just Alara, no thanks needed, she's a gem. What followed was a conversation that stretched time, Marcus insisting on buying them ice cream, Lily begging for more playtime. As they sat on the bench, stories flowed, Alara's passion for helping underprivileged kids, Marcus's regrets over his absentee fatherhood. The emotional walls crumbled. Alara shared her own losses, a brother to violence, fueling her kindness. Marcus opened up about his isolation in wealth's ivory tower. By sunset, an invitation came, a dinner to repay her, but really, to explore this budding spark. Weeks turned to months, playdates evolved into family outings, love blossoming amid healing. Alara became the mother figure Lily craved, and for Marcus, a partner who saw beyond his fortune. In a tearful proposal under park lights, he knelt, echoing that first day. Back to our opening scene, the mysterious figure was Marcus, approaching not just a playground moment, but the start of forever. Kindness, it turns out, is the greatest wealth. What a heartwarming journey, right? If this story touched you, please like the video, subscribe to The Kind Heart Stories for more uplifting tales, and turn on notifications so you never miss out on the magic of human connection.